They survived the crash. But what they did to stay alive shocked the world. In 1972, a plane carrying a rugby team crashed deep in the freezing Andes Mountains. And the survivors soon realized that nobody was coming to save them. At first, they believed rescue teams would find them within days, but after weeks trapped in endless snow with almost no food, temperatures far below zero, and bodies buried beneath the wreckage, hope slowly began to disappear. The survivors used pieces of the broken plane as shelter, melting snow for water while fighting starvation, frostbite, and complete isolation in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Then, disaster struck again. An avalanche slammed into the wreckage during the night, killing several survivors instantly and trapping the others beneath snow and darkness for days, while freezing temperatures pushed them closer to death. Eventually, faced with starvation and no chance of survival, the group made a horrifying decision that would shock the entire world. They began eating the bodies of the dead passengers just to stay alive. For more than 2 months, the survivors remained trapped high in the mountains, surrounded by endless snow and silence, while search teams had already given up and declared everyone dead. But 2 survivors refused to accept death. With almost no equipment, they climbed across deadly mountain peaks for days, walking through freezing winds against all odds, and impossible terrain in a desperate attempt to find civilization. They finally found a Chilean shepherd across a raging river. The first human they had seen in months. Unable to cross the freezing water, they shouted for help while the shepherd listened from the other side. The next day, he returned, threw them food, and carried a message to the authorities, leading rescuers directly to the survivors trapped in the Andes Mountains. And after 72 days trapped in the Andes Mountains, 16 survivors were rescued alive from one of the most terrifying plane crashes in history. Even today, the story of Flight 571 remains one of the greatest survival stories ever recorded. Because the people who survived the crash were forced to do the unimaginable just to stay alive.